Mansplainers. You've probably met them, you just don't know it. One of the biggest problems I have with existing on the internet as a feminist is men who feel the need to explain their manliness to me, as if this would somehow invalidate the fact that I still think that women are not equal in the world. I base this opinion on very specific facts that are actually completely true. Funnily enough, women still receive 77 cents to every dollar in the United States, a supposedly egalitarian country. The fact that it is way more likely for women to be sexually assaulted on the street, and the fact that we live in a society where it's okay to talk to somebody who is female because she's female. You'd think that the internet would be a pretty accepting place, right? You'd be wrong! It's easy to deal with trolls my age, people from between, let's say, 16 to 25 years old. These guys have been around since the beginning of the internet, and let's face it, they're gonna be around later. They're often somewhat misinformed, they cite statistics that are out of date, sometimes they make completely false assertions just because it supports their argument. Interestingly enough, some of them really do believe that men are being discriminated against in the feminist movement. It's easy to deal with them. You need to say one of two things, maybe both if they're really passionate. Number one, feminism. It's not about putting men down, it's about making sure everybody else is equal. 2, we're not here to cut off your testicles and run away. We don't want your testicles. They're ugly and hairy, and they smell bad sometimes. Girls just want to have fun! Fundamental human rights. I've heard it said several times that feminists don't have a sense of humor. Sure, I've met women who take things very, very seriously, usually because of personal experience involving rape, sexual assault, or any kind of unwanted attention. I will go ahead and give you the fact that many feminists do not have a particularly forgiving sense of humor on the subject. However, when somebody does try to make a joke in the feminist community, they are immediately shut the fuck down. I posted a status the other day on Facebook. It was pretty non-incendiary. It was a quote I found on Tumblr that I found amusing. Immediately after, it was trolled by 2 friends of mine. Admittedly speaking, none of that really bothered me. I've seen it before, I'll see it again. That's how it works. What really got to me, however, was the fact that one person I knew, who is above the age when I think it's appropriate to do this, and is a professional contact of mine, felt it necessary to tell me exactly how wrong I was. It's time for people to learn that you can't pull the biology card all the time. Yeah, there are sexually dimorphic traits within this species. No, those sexually dimorphic traits do not dictate all of the differences we have in our sociocultural roles. As much as I make fun of this type of guy, they exist. Everybody's met that guy at the club. You know the one I'm talking about. He's a little short, a little bit pudgy maybe, and he is walking around the corners of the room looking for the girl that seems like she would let him dance with her. Sometimes he's charming, sometimes he's really awkward, and sometimes he plays the guilt card. Oh, but girl, I'm new around here. I don't know anybody, and I just want to dance with somebody, you know? If I tell you I don't want to dance with you, I don't want to dance with you. If I did, I would tell you I did. I don't know why that's so difficult. Maybe I'm missing something. On Facebook, in the real world, when I am walking around minding my own business, I want to do 3 things. 3 things. 3 things. Just 3. 3 things. 1. I don't want to be touched. 2. I don't want you to make me touch you. 3. I don't want you to explain how women are putting men down and making you into, like, crazy, ballless, soulless, horrible, hairy, sad lady men-childs. If you're doing that to yourself, I ain't gonna stop you. Have fun. Maybe that's what you're into. But I can honestly say that everything you do is your decision and your decision alone. And your reaction to my beliefs has nothing to do with me. So the next time you go on someone's Facebook status to tell them exactly why their biological traits really dictate what they do in the rest of their life, stop, think, and look at yourself. Ask yourself these 3 helpful questions. 1. Does she already know this? 2. Have I said this to her before? And 3, the most important, am I being a dick? If you keep these 3 simple rules in mind, it is more than likely that you will not be construed as a misogynistic dickwad. Yeah, there's a difference between the internet and the real world, but I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. The guy who writes women are trying to put down men, and the guy who tried to touch my butt in the club, same thing. I don't care how well educated you think you are. I don't care how entitled your parents made you think you were going to be when you grew up. I don't care if you feel guilt every day about the fact that women are put down economically, socially, and politically in this country. I care if you care about me. Isn't that the point of being human? And scene. Thanks for watching that rant, guys. I hope you're not dicks. I'ma assume if you watch these that you're probably not A dick bag? You could prove me wrong. Take care, y'all. See you around. Hey girl. Hey girl. Can I touch your butt? Hey girl. Hey. Hey girl.